In Demand.
This is In Demand. I'm Alex.
I'm Lucy.
On Future Demand tonight, we have the future of girls in the UK.
Oh, yes.
We have Phoebe, Jess and Daisy. This is Girls Can't Catch.
Hello.
How
All
are you?
right.
We're good, thanks.
Great.
Busy,
Yes.
Yes.
very busy,
Yes.
but excited, I would imagine.
Very.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's have a bit of background from each of you. Okay, so Phoebe, you were in Hope.
I was.
And you made it to the final 5 on the X Factor.
Yes, came fifth.
But you originally auditioned as a solo artist, right?
Yeah,
And
but
then you were
I didn't
brought
get
together
through.
as the group.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
But that's
right.
all left behind now.
That's all in the past.
So is Hope
and-
completely split up now?
Yeah.
It originally didn't want one of you leave, and then the rest of you carried on. And
Yeah, a girl called Leah left, and then we carried on. I was with them for like a year and a half, and then I got offered this, and I couldn't really turn it down.
All right.
So
And
here
there's
I am.
less of you in this band, of course, as well.
Yeah, it's great. I love the number 3. It's better than 5.
Absolutely.
And it has to be said, out of all of the girls in Hope, you were the best singer.
Thank you.
Well, you led
were.
most of the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So I think that's a given.
Phoebe would lead all the songs every week, and I'm sat there going, and they wouldn't put her through on her own.
Yeah, but you know, some
be
people
out.
weren't happy about that.
Yeah, I bet some of the girls weren't. I
Oh,
can
no.
imagine.
No,
but-
no, no.
But you're here now with a new band.
I am.
Exactly.
It's great. It's
Okay.
great.
So Jess,
What's your background?
what's your background?
Well, the biggest thing I've done before this was a competition called Moto Rockstar, and 10 of us were the finalists, and we got to go to New York and record with Jay-Z's producer.
Amazing.
It was really, really good. And I'd never been to New York before, so that was just incredible
Oh,
too.
brilliant.
Did you get time to go shopping?
Did I get... No, I don't think I did,
You
actually.
never do on these
we
things.
Were just
They
in the
fly you out for,
studio,
like, 2 days and then you
every
fly
day.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And Daisy, where are you from?
Oh gosh, I've done everything
Yeah.
to get to this situation right now. I've been in bands as well, girl bands. I actually joined the 411 for a little while.
Okay,
Oh, did
yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Dum dum da da.
Tish and Tan.
What was that song? The 411?
That'll be dumb diggy diggy.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
That was a
Good
tune.
I
That
liked that a
was
lot.
great.
They do, I
tune.
could fall down on my knees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
love that.
apologise to you.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was a great experience. That was a couple of years ago now.
And how did you all come together then?
We were scouted by our label,
Right.
because of what we'd been doing individually. We'd raised our profiles, and they contacted us and just said, "Look, girls, we think you'd be great in a band together." And we were like, "Yeah,
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, yeah. And are you all getting on well?
yeah."
Have you had any little spats?
We
No,
haven't, have we?
it's really refreshing because obviously
nice.
we've been in girl bands before.
Yeah.
And there is drama. I know me and Daisy both had drama, so it's really nice to be in a 3-piece where everyone respects each other.
Yeah.
We all have so much respect for each other, and we all compromise with each other, and no one's left out. And that is the key to getting on.
It's nice because the brief is, what we are is 3 lead singers. There's nobody that fronts the band. There's nobody that speaks for the band. We just individually do our thing.
Which
Good.
helps, doesn't it? If you're
Really
all
helps.
sort of on an even keel,
Yeah.
it kind of...
Exactly.
There's no room for any of that bitching or
Yeah.
jealousy or anything
There's
like
no
that.
point if you're signed to a big label and you've been given a massive opportunity. Why would you bitch and fight over
Yeah.
silly things like who gets the blusher, who gets that top, and it's just pointless. On a bigger scale, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Pussycat Dolls take note.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
got
God.
gossip.
We've heard
Well, they don't
stories.
like each
Did you
other,
see
do
that thing though?
Not Melody.
Melody.
Melody
Nicole.
doesn't like
Big
Nicole.
argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing on stage where she was like,
I
what did she
know.
said?
She said,
She said,
even
thanks
though I
for your
didn't...
support,
yeah.
even though
Yeah.
I'm not featured.
Yes.
Yes. Now, speaking of other girl bands, you've supported Girls Aloud.
Yes.
Did you get to chat with them and get some advice, or was it kind of what quite often happens with these support gigs where you just get kept away from them and never get to speak to them?
No, we spoke to them, didn't we?
Oh,
we spoke
good.
to them quite a bit, actually. Always saw them backstage when we were getting ready and stuff, and they were lovely. And the advice that we did get from Cheryl, she
Yeah.
said, don't read about yourself on the internet or anything.
Yeah.
She said, because it's not worth it. You'll just, focus on the negative comment that someone writes about you, so...
And
It's
maybe
so true,
don't marry a
isn't it?
footballer, might be.
She's done all right out
Say
of it.
that, actually.
Yeah, well, she's done all right, to be fair. Anyway,
Let's play the song.
Yeah.
Let's get the song
Yay.
on. Have you got it down to a fine T now? You can all introduce it together, or does
Yeah.
someone have to... You all got the little
Daisy's
bits?
confident.
No.
This is always the true
Pressure now.
sign, yeah. How's it
Well, we
introduced?
usually say hi, we're girls can't catch, and then somebody says,
All right.
Okay, do it.
Go
Do
for
whatever
it.
way you want.
Hi, we're Girls Can't Catch. This is our debut single, Keep Your Head Up.
Hey.
Yay!
All right. In Demand tonight with Girls Can't Catch. There is the debut single, Keep Your Head Up. It's out on the 27th of July. The video for that, a little bit weird. Croquet
In a dump.
in a dump.
Yes.
Was it a real dump as well?
It was.
Did it
had
stink?
skips and like old tractors and like. what was
Amazing.
It wasn't a dump, it was like a scrapyard. Like, it didn't
Yeah.
have rubbish in it. It had old mechanical
There was a
stuff.
boat as well, wasn't there?
There was loads of boats because it was on the Docklands opposite the O2.
Okay.
So it had loads of rusted out boats. It was like a ghost town. It was very strange. Everything was abandoned and stuff, like abandoned caravans. Yeah.
So, but you've worked with Shaznay Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's written for you, and also this dude Chris Braid, who's written for Kylie and James Morrison. So you're in
Yes.
good hands.
Yeah,
aren't
he wrote a
Yeah.
single,
Amazing.
so.
you? He wrote "Keep Your Head Up."
Yeah.
He did.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
We're
he's got
really
an
lucky.
Ivor Novello award and everything.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So you must be like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we wrote with someone called Johnny Douglas as well. He sold like 60 million albums or something crazy
He's
like
also
that.
got that
God.
award too. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're
We're
in
on the
good
right
hands.
track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
this is it, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
are you getting to write much yourselves, or are you going to kind of maybe do that on the next set of songs?
Next
That's what
album.
we're hoping. Yeah, it's been so
Ease
much.
yourselves
of a-
in first.
Yeah. Well, it's just been so fast paced, hasn't it?
We haven't
just
had
haven't
time
had
to-
time, and so next album we're gonna sit down and really go for it.
And you made a cameo in Hollyoaks quite recently as well. Now, we had McFly in quite recently, and they did the same.
Yeah.
And they told us who they thought was the fittest member of the
It was
cast.
Hannah, obviously. She's
Okay.
very beautiful.
So it's
Yes.
only fair we ask you.
Boys.
Is she the blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know. Which one.
It all depends who you got to work with, I suppose, when you were there. But who, and maybe as viewers of the show, you might be able to tell us who
Yeah,
you thought was fittest.
which man do you look at in Hollyoaks and think, oh,
I don't
maybe.
really fancy anyone.
I don't
in
fancy
Hollyoaks.
anyone in Hollyoaks.
No?
Not my cup of
They're
tea,
not my
really,
thing.
to be honest.
No?
I'm going to be honest with
Are they a
you.
bit too shiny?
Yeah, I don't like that. I like a bit of dirt and stubble and grit.
Maybe Stuart Manning. He's quite fair. I
He's
saw
the
him in
only
a
one
photo
I
the
would
other
think
day.
of.
Yeah.
He's the
Who's
only
that?
one I can think
Is
of.
that Archie?
No, what's his name in it?
I don't know.
Oh, God, he's the one who had a kid with one of the McQueen sisters or something, and it was meant to be someone else's baby, but it was actually his.
Jess, you're a fan of Kanye West, though, apparently.
But not. I don't fancy him. I'm just
Okay.
a bit obsessed with him
Right.
musically.
What's
the way
this
he
about a
looks, you know,
cake?
what he wears.
You've
Yeah,
got a cake?
You can ask this. Right, a couple of years ago, for my birthday, my parents organised someone to make me a 3D head of his. So I cut out the sponge part and kept the icing. So I've got a 3D like head in my freezer of Kanye West.
So it's frozen.
Yes,
So you got
It's very cool.
Kanye's head in your freezer.
I have.
There's
And a little bear. as
CSI
well.
episode in here somewhere.
It's like when
Really?
people
Yeah.
find Jesus
love
on a
it.
piece of toast.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Is it
yeah,
like
I
a
saw
proper-
that.
It look. I mean,
Is
my
it
grand.
flat and it's
No, it's actually like
It's
the
actually
nose,
like
ears,
shape.
everything is like 3D. It's like
wow.
And it stayed
It
in that,
looks
it
quite
stayed that
real.
shape.
yeah, it's rock hard now. So
Yeah, keep that. Because if you meet him, you'll be like, I got you.
yeah, look, I've got your head. I'm not
Sign
weird.
it.
I promise.
Yeah, I've just kept your head in my freezer.
Phoebe, apparently you've watched Titanic more than 20 times, which we have added up. That equals 60 hours of your life.
Oh my god, 60 hours.
That is too
less
many
than 3
hours
days,
devoted
though,
to
so it's
Titanic.
That's
But still,
that's
it's a lot
precious
of
time in my life, which I'm never going to get back.
Compared to Jack and Rose, they were meant to be.
They were my life at one point, and I don't regret it.
Don't you think, though, and I've always thought this about Titanic, that, you know, Rose wondered why Jack died. She was hogging that blooming wardrobe door for hours. She
I
was laid on in the
know,
sea.
selfish cow.
Yeah, and he's there going, freezing.
Oh no, just talking about it makes me want to cry.
Oh, have you ever done that thing? If you've been on a boat and gone, I'm the king of the world.
I've never been on a boat really.
Ever?
To France, but I don't like boats.
don't think
I
you're
don't
allowed
like
to the front of
travel.
them.
I don't like flying on boats.
We don't like
kids,
flying.
no.
Scares the crap out of me.
Yeah. We have to hold each other's hands when we get on a flight.
I just
Well, yes,
pray,
online.
and I'm
Yeah.
not even religious.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm just like, please,
Oh, I do that.
Lord.
Do the little sign of the cross before I get on the
Yeah.
plane, looking like an absolute loon
like a
walking up.
friggin' weirdo. I know.
Yeah.
I can't handle flying.
Right, now one question we do need to ask you is, can any of you catch?
Yes.
We all can.
You can.
all catch.
We were going to test it, but we thought you'd probably
Please
been through it
don't.
so much.
We have.
Please.
We really
Yeah,
have.
Yeah.
so we've got nothing to throw, though, to be honest.
That's brilliant.
That's a
Throw this
shame. No,
telephone,
don't throw a
but-
phone.
No, because if they don't
We'll leave
catch it,
that
then
there.
we'll get
Injuries.
sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Yes.
Thank
Good luck with the
you.
single, and we'll see you again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Girls Can't Catch.
This is In Demand.